So before I begin, if anybody is squeamish, that's not actually real blood. That's ketchup because AI wouldn't let me do the scene with real blood. So I did a workaround and told it it was ketchup. And I hope it's not making anybody hungry. Hi, I'm Zap, and recently I've been very public about being ADHD. I've always been kind of very secretly ADHD, but not so confessedly and publicly so as recently. And one thing I've found from that whole exercise is that letting people know that you have ADHD, it can actually make some people fearful, like they're in suspense of what is the next crazy thing that this person is going to do? And I guess with me around, I mean, like that could happen. Like I'm a comedian, obviously, right? So I mean, there could be some of that, but this is to put your fears to rest, to let you know that people who have ADHD are very unlikely to be serial killers because serial killing, by its very definition, is kind of linear. It's like one body after the next body after the next body. And I know myself, like having ADHD, for sure I would get distracted before the second body, if not the first, hopefully the first, but for sure before the second body, making it literally impossible, very super unlikely that I would be a serial killer. Plus, I'm Canadian and I live in a basement apartment. Well, a basement apartment that isn't quite as industrial as this one, but a basement apartment nonetheless. So there's nowhere to bury the bodies. Like I joined a group chat for serial killers, and just to put it out there, I said, well, what do you think about me stashing bodies in the attic? And literally every other serial killer in the channel thought that that was weird. So that's off the list. And so I'm in a basement apartment with ADHD, very unlikely to be a serial killer. Now, add to that I'm Canadian. Now, Canada has 1/3 the homicide rate of the USA. And don't worry, this is not like a leftist gun murder thingy, okay? This is something else entirely. Like the reason why we don't kill each other in Canada really is because it's brutally cold up here in the winter. And if you kill somebody else, that's one less person that you could potentially share body warmth with in the middle of the winter to stave off hypothermia. So we don't kill other people for selfish reasons. We treat other people as if they're reserves of heat for us in case of need. So being Canadian, again, like on that count, like it's very unlikely for me to be a serial killer. And being Canadian, the ground is actually frozen 6 months out of the year. So if you want to be a successful Canadian serial killer, to your bag of serial killer tools, you're going to have to add a jackhammer. And like for sure, like if you get caught on the side of the road, okay, beside your car, on the side of the highway, by a cop in the middle of the night, and you've got a jackhammer in your hands and you're like trying to hide it, like the cop is going to be like, I know what you've been doing.